Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are going to master the S plus I pattern, where the relaxed vowel E follows a sharp S, like in system or simple. Previously, we covered the fricative sounds S and Z. During my own practice, I felt that making a sharp S sound and then instantly transitioning into the relaxed E sound was quite a challenge. That's because in Japanese, we don't have sounds that require this kind of quick switch. How about in your native language? I hope some of you feel the same way, and I'm sure today's episode will help you too. I had a feeling that this pattern pops up a lot, so I checked with Gemini. Today, I'd like to share why this pattern is so common and the secrets to pronouncing it right. I have 3 topics today to master the S plus I sound. Number 1. Why S plus I is so common. Number 2. Mechanics and tips. And number 3. Practice method. And as always, we have an exercise at the end. The first point is why the S plus I sound is so common. To put it simply, the combination of S plus the relaxed E is incredibly common. In American English, this combination appears at the beginning, middle, and end of words. I think it's no exaggeration to say it's one of the most frequently used patterns. I found that the reason it appears so often is deeply connected to how the English language is built. There are 3 main areas. Number 1. Heavy use in prefixes and roots. Number 2. Functioning as suffixes or word endings. And number 3. Adjectives ending in I plus C. I hope this will help you realize that even though it might feel like I'm focusing on a very specific topic, mastering the S plus I sound is incredibly important. So let's dig deeper into each one. The first area is heavy use in prefixes and roots. Because this sound is built right into so many English building blocks, you might not have noticed it before, but the number of words containing it naturally skyrockets. Basically, we have 2 main groups that contain the S plus E sound. The first group is SIM, SYN, and SYM, which mean together or same. For example, SIM, M as Malaysia, simple, similar, simulate. And SYN, N as New York, synchronize, syndrome, synergy. And SYS or SYM, M as Malaysia, system, symptom. And the second group is SI, which relates to place or position. For example, sit, situation, signal, single, significant. The second area is functioning as suffixes or word endings. Nouns ending in sis, often plural or abstract nouns, including emphasis, basis, hypothesis. Finally, the third area is adjectives ending in ic, including specific, classic, and basic. As you can see, the S plus I sound doesn't just show up in isolated words, it appears everywhere in real conversations as a combination chain of sharp frictions and deep resonance E. Since this pattern appears so often, once you master it, the clarity of your entire English pronunciation will get a massive upgrade. If I pronounce it the typical Japanese way without thinking, it sounds like this: system, situation. But if you make it a habit to lower your pitch and let the sound resonate deeply in your chest right after the sharps, your speech will instantly sound like authentic American English, like system or situation. Let's move on to the mechanics and tips. In Japanese, we have a similar sound, shi, but it has a very weak friction. In English, however, the s shoots air out much more sharply, and the e sits in a much more relaxed position. If you want to review how to make each sound, I will leave the video links in the description below. Today we are focusing on the transition, how to move smoothly from that sharp friction to the deep relaxed E, the E sound in sit or fish. It's quite challenging for non-native speakers, and I'm sure many of you feel the same way. But don't worry, I'm going to share the mechanics to help you master it. The key is to keep three things in mind. Number one, the tension gap, switching from tense to relaxed. This is all about airflow. For s, your mouth muscles are at their tightest, letting out a sharp hissing s sound. But the exact millisecond you move into E, you must drop the tension in your jaw and relax the middle of your tongue. This contrast is what creates that deep chest resonance. Number two, the shape gap, switching from wide to tall. This is about tongue position. For s, the corners of your mouth pull slightly outward. But the moment you hit E, imagine drop your jaw just a tiny bit to create a vertical space inside your mouth. This keeps the sound from being muffled and lets it resonate deeply. And number three, the tongue position. When making s, the tip of your tongue is close to the upper gum ridge. Do you remember my previous video? The space is so narrow that it's like leaving room for just a single sheet of paper. Then you need to drop your tongue for the following E. If your tongue stays too high, it will turn into the tense E sound. So ship will sound like sheep. Finally, Let's move on to our step-by-step practice. There are 3 simple steps. Step number 1. Start with the snake sound. Make just the friction sound for about 3 seconds, like this. Step number 2. Mix in the relaxation. Keep the air flowing as you move from S to E. Right in the middle of S, drop your jaw slightly to add the E sound, like this. S, S. And step number 3, record and check. Listen closely to see if you hear that lax E echoing in your chest. If you do, you've got it. This 3-step practice will help you feel the contrast between that sharp start and deep resonance, allowing your mouth and tongue to build a muscle memory. When you practice, I highly recommend using a mirror to ensure the corners of your mouth are not pulling too far out, so you don't accidentally make that tense E sound. Now it's time to practice. Here are 5 phrases for mastering the transition from a sharp S to a deep E. I'm gonna read each sentence twice, like always. Number 1. Sit still for a bit. Sit still for a bit. Number 2. Simple logic is the signal. Simple logic is the signal. Number 3. 6 silver sisters. 6 silver sisters. Number 4. The system is significant. The system is significant. And number 5. Since when is it so similar? Since when is it so similar? Did you get the hang of it? I hope you did. Let's do a quick recap. Today we covered 3 points. First, why the S plus I sound is so common. Second, the mechanics and tips. And third, our step-by-step practice method. I hope today's episode helped you see how important mastering the S plus I sound, even though it might seem a bit subtle or dry at first. Thank you so much for watching or listening. Keep practicing together and see you next time.